Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Jets versus Commanders NFL preseason week 1 matchup on Saturday, August 10th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. Of course, you can also click on the link that we have in the description. If you're someone that makes really big bets and you're looking for that VIP type service, I'm talking if you bet like $1,000 around a game or have bankroll like $10,000 or more. If that's you, by all means, text the number you see on the screen. We have VIP packages available. But our regular premium picks are most popular. I bet mine every day. So click on that link in the description. But let's get to it. We've got the Jets taking on the Commanders. And, in this one, I think the line tells you a lot of the story here with the Commanders favored in this one on the road. And I think there's, for good reason. I think what we've seen is a Jets team that has really had some major injuries in recent, in the recent year. And I think that they're going to probably want to play it close to the vest because last season it was over before it started when Aaron Rodgers was injured in the first game of the season and early in the first game of the season. And of course, Breece Hall, the running back, was also injured last year. They suffered a lot of injuries there. So I expect the Jets to play it pretty close to the vest. Of course, Tyrod Taylor is one of the backups on the Jets. I'm not sure how much we'll see of him, but he has been a great preseason quarterback throughout the years. Of course, he spent time with the Ravens, who are the kings of preseason. And I believe, even back when he played there, the Ravens had that incredible preseason record. They also have Jordan Travis on the roster. He is out for this one. Andrew Peasley is probably going to see significant time here for the Jets. We look at the Jets, and we look at the wide receivers. They're certainly looking for someone to step it up here. They have, of course, Wilson and Williams and Xavier Gibson, but when you look further down the depth chart, outside of Allen Lazard, there isn't a lot there. So it's certainly a lot of opportunity for some guys to stand up. And at running back, with Hall's injury last year, of course, they're always going to be looking for depth there as well. And they certainly have some, on this roster, just a lot of players to work with. When we look at, the defense, it's certainly, once again, pretty decent. But at the same time, how much of it are we going to see? I think their frontline guys like, Sauce Gardner, obviously one of the best in the game, but we're not going to be seeing Sauce in this type of game. We look at the Commanders, and I think what makes them interesting here and why they probably are the betting favorite on the road is the quarterback situation. Jaden Daniels drafted, in the first round by them. They pick up Marcus Mariota to back him up. But then you have Jeff Driscoll and Sam Hartman also listed as quarterbacks on the depth chart. Both these guys have seen significant time in the NFL as quarterbacks. And I think competing for a roster spot, I think we'll see these guys probably play pretty well. I think when we look at, some of the Washington receivers, we know that Washington's got it done with some of the not such big names in recent years. And I think as we look at it, and guys like Luke McCaffrey, who I'm not sure we're going to see here, who was drafted, I think he's going to be pretty good in the NFL. And as we go further down the chart, I definitely like the Commanders' depth a lot. The Commanders last year in preseason were a perfect 3-0, while the Jets were 2-2. I think, this is a typical preseason game, one where you're kind of like, man, if I found a really good angle, I probably would go there. Of course, laying a field goal is still within range in a preseason game. I never like to lay more than a field goal in preseason. In fact, I don't love betting, preseason all that much. I will if I see a game to bet. I'll certainly will go and throw something down, and if something jumps off the page about this one, like this Commanders being favored on the road against a Jets team that has pretty high expectations, I might plunk a couple bucks down. I'm going to roll with the Commanders, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.